welcome back to Fandom Fights, where apparently we're all 75 now and can't do anything after 4 p.m. But I'm very excited for this match. It's going to be a fun one. It's good. It's a rematch. Two teams who like each other, but like I don't think they like each other. I think they'll like tell you like, oh yeah, like Coho's like, oh I like Jack, and Matthew's like, yeah, Coho's fine, but like I feel like they all secretly hate each other, but it's okay. Manhattan Project, the number 3 seed, going up against the I should have known this before I hit record, the number 6 seed. Anyone Can Cook in the rematch. Very exciting stuff. Both teams been in a number 1 contender match this year. Didn't work out for either, so they're both looking to get back to it. And this tournament's a great place to do it. Manhattan took the win last time against Anyone Can Cook, but this time it is anyone's game. Let's see what they have to say, in the promos there.
Well, Matthew, I'm not gonna come out and say like, oh, this is a surefire win for us, because we've played Manhattan before and you know how that ended. However, I think it's foolish of Manhattan to count this as a guaranteed win for them. We still have a match to play, and honestly, it can go either way. We're both two very good teams. Obviously, Coho and Scully know their shit, but
yeah, for sure.
I think we've grown a lot as a team since we were thrown together, and I think we have what it takes here. So
yeah. I think we'll need to be at the best of our game, and hopefully give them a good match.
Yeah, manners maketh man. Let's play.
The last time we did this, I was very kind to Jack, and Jack was an asshole. And now he was kind today, so this is karma, bitch. You're getting your teeth kicked in. Are you better than Scully? No. Is Matthew better than Scully? No. Are either of you better than me? Provably, Jack, I got your number. So let's sit your ass down and stop going, oh, it's a... Shut the fuck up. Manners make it the man. Let's play.
Man, yeah. Whatever.
Someone get Scully a coffee. But there was a lot happening backstage that I don't know if the players know that no one can see them. Like, there was a lot of, like, flipping off and, like, what the fuck? Like, no one can see them except for me, so I enjoyed that. But it was fun. Manhattan getting here by beating the number 14 seed. Welcome to Fandom, bitch. Anyone Can Cook getting here by beating the number 11 seed, the unbearable weight of mediocre talent. Both two incredibly very long names. Thank you to both the teams for beating them, so I don't have to say them again. But let's get into this match, which should be an exciting one. We'll start with round 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. Each team is going to get 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Players will answer individually on their whiteboard, and each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
If anyone's doing a coffee run, get me one.
Fair.
No coffee.
All right. Your first question comes in the category of Disney live action. In Holes, what did Stanley's father name his invention to cure foot odor? I won't say what it's called, obviously, because that would be giving away the answer. But I will just say I wouldn't mind it. I'd probably purchase it. That's all you need to know about my feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to go.
I think I remembered at the last second, but I just put Shoematic 3000.
Matthew.
Is it Sploosh?
Scully.
Sploosh.
And Jack.
Sploosh.
That's right.
Sploosh.
Hey, look at Coho.
Sploosh is correct. Anyone Can Cook takes the lead 2-1. Let's get to the second question, which comes in the category of DC. The question is, who voices Superman in DC League of Super Pets? First official question, I believe.
Great, because I love this movie.
I haven't seen it yet. Working on it.
I haven't seen it either.
It is so fun.
We'll get there. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Matthew.
I think it's John Krasinski.
Scully.
John Krasinski.
Jack.
John Krasinski.
And Coho.
Someone give him an animated Superman movie. John Krasinski.
John Krasinski is correct. Clean sweep. 4-3. As we get to the third question, which comes in the category of James Bond. What is the first name of the villain Zorin in A View to a Kill? Oh, it's noon. You can hear the church bells. Anyone was wondering what
No, I
time
think it's just a ringing in my ears.
Fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Scully.
Max.
Jack.
Max.
Coho.
I said Maxwell.
And Matthew.
I didn't have it.
Max is correct. I believe his name is also Maxwell, so I'm going to say Maxwell is correct as well. Jack and Matthew, if you have an issue with that, feel free to let me know. But 5-5 is the score I have. Jack?
I'm fine with that. Yeah. No.
All right.
You know the movie.
All right. Your next question, well, it's 5-5 then, tie game, as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of horror icons. Michael Myers gets referred to as a killer shark in which Halloween film? These are really long church bells. We're like 2 questions in since they started. They're still going.
Nope, that's still the ringing in my ears.
There's like a chapel like right next to my house too. It's great. 5, 4, 3. Nick, you want to sleep in? You can't. 2.
Repeat.
All right. Now, does anyone can cooks first? Repeat. Question again. Michael Myers gets referred to as a killer shark in which Halloween film? Yeah, like it's right there.
That's unfortunate.
Like I need to keep my bedroom blinds closed because all the like church-going people.
So would you say they're Hell's Bells?
No, because it's a church. It's the opposite. 5, 4,
No, Spider-Man 3.
2. That's a good point. 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jack.
I changed the last second. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be pissed. I said Halloween Kills. I have no clue.
Coho.
Halloween 2018.
Matthew.
I said Halloween Resurrection.
And Scully.
I also said Halloween Resurrection.
Halloween Resurrection is the correct answer.
I think that's
Killer
Ryan
shark
says that, if I'm not mistaken.
in baggy ass overalls. But
Yeah.
so we stay tied. Anyone can cook 6. Manhattan Project 6. So the next question will come in the category of the Wizarding World. What specifically does Dumbledore have to do in order to reveal the fake Horcrux in the cave in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? Ah! Oh, now I got a marker on my clothes. And they're black, so no one can see, but like I'll know it's there. My whole weekend is ruined now. I'm gonna be tied or something. Anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You were just frozen. We'll go to Coho.
Drink the liquid that poisons him.
Matthew.
I couldn't think of the specific thing.
Okay. Charlie
Drink the potion from the basin.
and Matthew.
Yeah.
Well, you're Jack. Yeah. Now
Yeah.
you know how me and Tim feel.
Drink a bowl of a potion.
Well, you can take that. We just needed that it was a potion or poison. Both work. So Coho, Scully, Jack will all get the point there. Manhattan takes the 1-point lead, 8-7. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Disney animation. Rut and Took are what kind of animals in Brother Bear? This is a great movie. I don't care what anyone says.
Thank you.
Movie's trash.
No,
Did
you're
you-
trash.
Good.
Bad.
Jack also. I don't. Now I like it less. 'Cause Jack-
It's like Jack's favorite movie ever.
4,
The Jack
Not
picture.
true, but it is top 10 Disney.
1. Pens down. Go to Matthew. I think.
Moose or Meese.
Meese. Scully.
I almost wrote down Meese, but Moose.
Jack.
I also almost wrote down Meese. I said
It's
Moose.
not a thing. Okay, and Coho.
Moose.
Moose is correct. I don't think Meese is a word, but that's fine. We'll go to the next question, which comes in the category of Mission Impossible. Who pushes the button to deactivate the nuclear bomb at the end of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol? I would think Ghost Protocol would mean like start haunting people, but that's not what this movie's about. Sorry.
Halloween.
Sorry,
Halloween Protocol coming 2025.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Scully.
Ethan Hunt.
Jack.
Ethan Hunt.
Ho-Ho.
I said Bram.
And Matthew.
I said Benji.
Ethan is the correct answer. Scully and Jack will get the point.
Mission accomplished.
That's what.
I believe Scully, no, excuse me, is the only one to remain perfect. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of the Worlds of DC. Who plays King Nereus in Aquaman? Oh, I'm so glad I learned how to silence the ding notifications on my computer, because it would just be having a field day right now. I'm in too many group chats.
Yeah.
I hate it. 5, 4,
Blame Jim's fantasy football friends for all.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jack.
Ah, shit. I was hoping you'd go someone else first.
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
What did you write, Jack? Jack, show your answer.
I wrote Dolph Lundgren. I had no clue.
Can you show me your book?
Right? Hold on.
See, I held it there for a solid
it.
5 seconds. I said,
Okay.
what his name is.
Okay. Coho.
I was not confident.
Dolph Lundgren.
Holy shit. Thank God.
Matthew.
I blanked on his name, so I just put Jim on Hunsu.
And Scully.
Dolph fucking Lundgren, Jesus
Dolph
Christ.
Lundgren is correct.
It's
despite
early
the
for me,
horrendous
okay?
spelling.
Leave me alone.
Horribly spelled.
But Jack gets it correct despite the theatrics.
So-
Manhattan widens their lead a little bit. It is 13-11 as we get to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of fandom quotes. Which Alien vs. Predator film features the quote, "Those who've hunted armed men long enough and like it never really care for anything else thereafter"? This group chat is still popping off. I don't know. It's like, just text each other separately. Like, why? You're clearly just having a conversation with each other. Why do I need to be involved in this? Ugh. So frustrating. Using emojis and stuff. And I'm like, is this a good use of our time? 5, 4, 3.
Didn't need a repeat there.
All right, that is Manhattan's first repeat. The question again. Which Alien vs. Predator film features the quote, "Those who've hunted armed men long enough and like it never really care for anything else thereafter"?
Gotcha.
Like, we could be investing in real estate, opening our stock portfolios as a friend group, but no, we're sending each other like stupid memes and emojis, and I hate it. Help charity? I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Coho.
I said Predators.
Matthew.
I said AVP.
Scully.
I said Predator.
And Jack.
I also said Predator.
Predators is the correct answer. So Coho and Jack will get the point. And with that, there are no more perfect rounds. But we will move to the final question. The score is 14-12. The final question is in the category of Marvel. Your question is, in Morbius, Michael uses a spring from what object to fix Milo's life support machine shortly after meeting him? What a gem of cinema. Let's all just bask in the silence and remember this great film. 5, 4, 3. Tim just gave me a thumbs up. 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Matthew.
I said a watch.
Scully.
Pen.
Jack.
I blanked.
and Toho.
I figured it was one of the. I said a watch.
10 is the correct answer. So Scully will hit the final point and widen the lead to 15. The score at the end of round number 1 is 15-12. Manhattan Project in the lead, but anything could happen as we get into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they could choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You will get 5 questions in each chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down the multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. Be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Pixar, MCU, Middle-earth, Disney live action, scores and soundtracks, fandom quotes, Star Wars, and horror icons. So with that being said, Manhattan Project, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Defer.
Yeah, defer.
Alrighty. Anyone can cook. This is your first spin. It's on Disney live action. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I think we can spin that again. What do you think,
Yeah.
Matthew?
Yeah, let's spin again.
Alrighty. This is your second spin. You'll have to keep what it lands on this time. Lands on horror icons.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
Alrighty. Matthew, Jack, are you prepared for your questions in the category of horror icons?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, your first question. Crispin Glover appears in which horror icons film?
That's Friday the 13th, the final chapter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Marker switch. Okay. Your second question. What is the first name of the main character in Dream Warriors who has the ability to bring others into her dream?
Oh,
For some reason, Alice is in my head, but I don't know if...
I don't know if it's Alice, because...
We can go to multiple just to be safe if you'd like.
Okay.
Or
We can go. Let's go multiple.
Multiple choice.
okay, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Alice, B, Nancy, C, Joan, D, Kristen?
Okay, yeah, shit. It's Alice. Yeah.
Alice, final answer.
That is incorrect. Manhattan Project, chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Alice, B, Nancy, C, Joan, D, Kristen.
Kristen.
Yeah.
Kristen, final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Yeah.
So there are several Alices throughout horror icons.
Yup.
All right. Matthew, Jack, your third question. In what type of location does Michael kill the 2 podcasters he met at the beginning of Halloween 2018?
A bathroom?
Or
like a gas station bathroom? But
yeah. I think both of them are in the bathroom, but I wasn't sure if they were looking for like the...
Yeah, they're both in the bathroom, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question, or I'm sorry, your fourth question. What does Tommy's friend Alan hit Jason over the head with just before Jason punches a hole through his stomach after his resurrection at the beginning of Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives?
Oh, man.
I feel like we should go multiple choice if anything, if you can't think of anything.
Yeah, I'll probably remember on multiple.
All right.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, a fire extinguisher, B, a fence post, C, a shovel, D, a gravestone?
It's a shovel.
Yeah, shovel, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And the lead. All right, anyone can cook. Your final question. How does Dean kill himself in the diner at the beginning of A Nightmare on Elm Street 2010?
I think he slits his throat.
Okay, I trust you. If you want to go with that,
I'm fairly certain he slits his throat, so I think we should go with that. Slits his throat, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points in the end of Anyone Can Cook's round number 2. They get their score up to 19, but with the steal, Manhattan Project is up to 16. So we'll bring back up the wheel for Manhattan Project spin. Here it is. Lands on Middle Earth.
I'd spin again, but this is all you.
It's not bad. I mean, look.
At this point, it's our pick of anything we want. So
Honestly, let's just spin again. Because
Sure,
in case I have a brain fart, Jack's gonna steal it.
yeah, I can't help you in this game.
All righty. This will be your second spin. You will have to keep what it lands on this time. This will be your second spin. You will have to keep what it lands on this time.
Unless it lands on order icons.
Lands on Spinner's Choice.
Do you want Star Wars? Or do you want Pixar?
Yeah, we'll do Star Wars.
Star Wars. All right.
Again.
Alrighty. Manhattan Project. Are you prepared for your questions in the category of Star Wars?
Let's do it.
All right, your first question. Which Star Wars film features a character surviving a fall from a ship and landing in the sand?
That's Attack of the Clones, because Padme.
Yeah. Attack of the
Attack of
Clones.
the Clones, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Senator Palpatine in The Phantom Menace?
Ian McDiarmid, right?
Yeah, Ian McDiarmid, final answer.
That is correct. 2 more points. Your third question. After the group escapes Jabba on Tatooine, where is the next planet Luke goes to in Return of the Jedi?
Dagobah.
Dagobah. Go ahead.
Dagobah, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. How does Padme convince Jabba the Hutt that the Jedi were not responsible for kidnapping his son at the end of the Clone Wars?
It's the inverse of the thing I heard yesterday. Dang it. Doesn't she like bring Zero the Hutt? She like gets his uncle on a hologram and.
You want to just go multiple, just so we don't mess up?
Sure, multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are: is it A, shows him a recording of Dooku admitting his plan? B, makes Zero admit it? C, shows a recording of Ventress kidnapping Rada? Or D, brings him the bounty hunter responsible?
So it's B, right? It
I think
has
it's
to be
B.
0.
I think it's B.
No.
B, final answer.
B is correct for 1 point.
2319! We have a 2319!
I'm not going to say all those words.
All right. Manhattan Project, your final question. In The Rise of Skywalker, how many characters, droids included, leave the Rebel base on the Falcon to depart for Pisana?
C-3PO. Rey, Poe, Finn. I think R2's there too.
Mm-hmm.
Chewbacca. Is it just it's the 6 of them, isn't it?
I believe so. Is BB-8 on there as well or no? No, it is 6 because it's BB-8, not
3.
Not R2.
Let's
Repeat the question.
repeat. Yeah.
All right. That is your second repeat. The question again. In The Rise of Skywalker, how many characters, droids included, leave the Rebel base on the Falcon to depart for Pisana?
You're right.
So-
R2 stays behind, but it is BB-8 with him, so it is 6.
Then go for it.
6, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points in the clean sweep of Star Wars. So with that, Manhattan Project gets their score up to 25. Anyone can cook at 19. It is still anyone's game as we get into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the teams hear the category, they can select who will take it. The other player will have to take the second question. We will reset for questions 3 and 4, and you can confer on the 5th and final question. Each player can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points once they hear the category. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get in round number 3?
Do it.
All right. Your first category you can bet points on is Middle Earth. All right, we'll get bets starting with Manhattan Project. Who will be taking it for how much?
Your boy going to.
And anyone can cook.
I'll take it for 2.
All right. Your question in Middle Earth. In The Return of the King, who is the last to enter the dim hold? It's a funny little word there that I just said. That's a lot of funny words in this line of work.
Yes.
I just said Pisana, I thought, in the last one, and no one even batted an eye. The answer's in 5.
My furniture started floating, but other than that, we're good.
2, 1. Pens down. Start with Scully.
Me?
Yep.
Gimli.
And Jack.
Gimli.
Can you show it again, Jack? You froze. Okay.
Gimli.
Yep. Okay, cool. Gimli is correct. Each team will get 2 points. The score is now 27-21. Still a 6-point game as we get to the next category, or the next question, which Matthew and Coho have to take. It's in the category of Marvel. We'll get bets starting with Matthew.
1.
And Coho.
1.
All right. Good question. In Marvel. Who plays Stick in Elektra? Marvel is worrying me. Starting to become like DC. With all the shit they are producing. We already talked about Morbius. This gem has existed for a while.
For far too long.
Agreed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Matthew.
Terrence Stamp.
And Coho.
Terrence Stamp.
Terrence Stamp is correct. 1 point apiece. It is still a 6-point game, 28-22. As we get to the next question, you can reset who takes it. It's in the category of the MCU. All right, we'll get back starting with Manhattan Project. Who will be taking it and how much?
I will. 2.
And anyone can cook.
2.
All right. Your question in the MCU. In Thor Love and Thunder, what specific object is revealed to be the key to opening the gate to eternity? I believe if the only way we would continue on in this scenario is if Matthew hits while Coho misses. We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Manhattan Project's final repeat. The question again. In Thor Love and Thunder, what specific object is revealed to be the key to opening the gate to eternity? This movie, it's fine. Whatever. It exists. I don't feel any type of way about it. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Matthew.
I said the Necro Sword.
And Coho.
Zeus's Thunderbolt.
And your winners, Manhattan Project, though somewhat anticlimactic as the answer was Stormbreaker. Both unfortunately incorrect, but Manhattan Project does take away the win there. Good match, 2 good teams, 4 good players, just playing very good fandom, and very fun to watch. So final score of 26-20. Overall, Manhattan Project just had the lead, and they just kept it. They played like veterans, which they are, and there just wasn't anything anyone could do about it today, but I'm sure on another day they would do something about it. But we'll start with our unfortunate second-place finishers. Anyone can cook. Jack, Matthew, you guys have had a hell of a year. Between going undefeated for pretty much the first half of the season until you're lost in the ladder, to Jack winning the Fandom Frenzy and getting yourselves in your first number 1 contender match, to now making it to the second round of the tournament, which you weren't able to do last year. Granted, you were facing some pretty stiff competition last year, but this year you got a step further. So if the pattern continues, I think we'll only see anyone can go up from here. How are you feeling about today's match and your season overall?
Honestly, I feel really good about the season. If anything, I feel like Matthew and I have proven that we work really well together. We cover our strengths and weaknesses really well. Matthew's a great teammate, and whether or not it's me and Matthew teaming up again next year, or Matthew and someone else, or me and someone else, doesn't matter. We're gonna make that team's gonna make it far. I've got faith in Matthew. He's one of my he's become one of my closest friends in the Kingsmen. So I'm just glad to be on a team with him. He's a great team.
I think Jack has been a great teammate throughout all of this. So I'm pretty proud of how we played today. We didn't get a category we really wanted, but we managed to get through horror icons pretty well, and then. So yeah, we just couldn't stay in round 3.
Yeah, that's all right, guys. It happens, and like I said, you'll have plenty more times to prove yourself, whether it be as a team or individually. As I was picking up some hints in the conversation that I will leave for a later date. But as far as right now, anyone can cook. You guys had a great year. You had a great tournament run and a great match today. And we'll see you next time as we bring in our winners today, the Manhattan Project. Hello, gents. Pretty standard match here. Nothing too crazy. Nothing. By that, I mean, like, you guys got the lead in round 1, you kept it in round 2, and you put it away in round 3. Like, nothing too crazy happened other than watching 4 very good Fandom Fights players play Fandom Fights. You guys did great. You showed that you're still operating on all cylinders as a team. So how do you feel about the win?
I'm done playing matches at 11 a.m. I had a couple drops there where I overthought it, or I just didn't think hard enough on it, and like I overthought Ethan Hunt, I overthought Stormbreaker. It's like I'd like to not play at 11 a.m. But yeah, I think we played pretty good despite that. And I'll take it.
Yeah, same thing happened to Coho, happened to me, and then welcome to Fandom Bitch match. Just brain fart once or twice. I mean, look, we got our strength in round 2. We were able to run that, and then the Steel and Horror helped us out. So, yeah, we're feeling good. We're playing good. This is the last ride for both of us. So, this is, I mean, but we're not really thinking about that. We're thinking about just playing the game and having fun at this point.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. And honestly, that mindset helps sometimes. So, maybe that mindset will stay as we move on to the next round of the tournament, the semifinals. Manhattan Project, trying to remember history. Your first semifinals? Second, if you count the summer tournament?
In the summer tournament, we made it to the finals, I think.
That was more of like 8 teams playing. Yeah. But yeah, that was technically a tournament. So yeah, you made it to the finals where you played a team you could possibly be playing again. You'll be playing either, in the semifinals of this tournament, you'll be playing either the number 10 seed, All Freaks, No Geeks, or the number 2 seed, former champions, Wookiee Mistake. Preferences, thoughts?
No offense to All Freaks, No Geeks. I think we're pretty confident we're playing Wookiee Mistake. Nothing against them. It's just their Wookiee Mistake. And I would be lying if I said I didn't want to play Wookiee Mistake. Because I want that rematch. We had the game the last time. It comes down to wording of answers on the last question. And I think that this time we're not going to make that mistake. We're not going to make this. We're not going to spot you 2 points. And I think this time we have a lot more to fight for than they do. So bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, look, it'll be fun. Joe and David. I run a league with these guys. I'm close to them, so it'll be a fun, friendly match, at least on our side. I don't know how they're going to feel about it. But I hope they don't take us lightly because, we're feeling good. So I think if you've been watching Fandom Fights and you come to a preordained conclusion in your head about how it's going to go, it's definitely not going to go that way. We'll just say that.
All right. I love it. Well, we'll look forward to seeing that. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks, I believe, in the semifinals. Against either Wookiee Mistake or All Freaks No Geeks. Congratulations on the win today, and thank you to both the teams, Manhattan Project and Anyone Can Cook, for a great Fandom Fights match. Thank you to all of you for watching. Be sure to check out all the other matches. Like I said, we're in the we're in the quarterfinals right now. There's other quarterfinals matches that are happening. There's singles matches happening, leading us to a title. Next week, check out the semis, the finals, and of course, it's all leading somewhere. You'll find out. But thank you again, and check us out next time in another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
But again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.